on the perimeter.
It's George for two. No good. Tucker against Paul George. To Westbrook. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Leonard to Paul George. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. To Westbrook. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Stuffs it down with authority. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
And Patrick Beverley plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Westbrook has a look. Not today.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Clint Capella has got 2 shots coming. A career 48% free throw shooter. Misses the first. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Harden buries it.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Williams to Leonard. Screen coming. Leonard to Williams for 3. And Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Substitution being made in this one. Harden to Gerald Green. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Paul George to Williams. Baseline drive. Kenneth Faried. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Williams. It's Faried with the rebound. To Harden. And scores on the Euro step.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
To Williams. Lou Williams. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Harden into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. 4-3. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the 3-point shot is.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. The Rockets way out in front. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. This was a 1-possession game at the break, but things went south from there.
But guess what, Ed? It's always a 1-possession game. That's how you need to approach each possession in basketball. You can't score and then get back in the game 30 possessions later. You have to do it 1 possession at a time.
Gets it in the left corner from long range, and the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Williams into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Paul George. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. And the basket good at the rim.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Williams to Leonard. George. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to...
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Harden with it up top. The lead is 12. Fires the three. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
George to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Harden here against Harkless. To Westbrook. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Westbrook bothered just enough on that one. Williams across the timeline. The deficit now up to 13. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play. Get locked in.
Westbrook to Capella. Clint Capella. He's now 4 for 6.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Have to be careful inbounding the basketball, but good anticipation by the defense.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Harden. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Kawhi Leonard against Harden. Great feed. Sets it up. Count it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Top of the key. Tucker to Harden. Here's a chance from long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Harkless. Short jumper won't go down. To Westbrook. Pass to the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Leonard to Williams. Lou Williams, 4 out of 10.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Russ at the controls. Curling inside. And count the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Paul George. That is great vision to set it up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Almost unlucky bounce. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it for my partner, Jim.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, weigh it up, bust it down, open up, seal, up, stand up, it's a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, by the it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play with it, no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, stay 10 toes, I'm down, 10 toes, Jenny Craig with them, diamond dance like Chris Brown, lick 'em out, water don't drown, neck whip like baptized, church, MJ with the 4-5, fade away, no bungee, what? Like a mummy, fade to a dummy, got a lot of young dummies, go roll rap with the tummy, by the apartment, I moved in abundance, buzz down the, I split the like circumference, then up, it's a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, by the, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play with it, no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, high up, yeah, it's my decorator, draw six like PlayStation, like station, can't keep my weight, my impatient, remix, in the base, in the den, in the kitchen, post 3 times 10, hurricane chopper, a baby, got weed like Sinead,